Email ray@rte.ie. The Ray D'Arcy Show on RTE Radio 1.
51551 for your text, or you can drop us an email to ray@rte.ie. Yeah, high drama last night in Wembley. Italy v Spain. And there was lovely atmosphere there. You know, both fans and loads of Spanish fans there and loads of Italian fans there, all the blue. But in the middle of a sea of Italian fans, somebody spotted a pair of identical twins sporting Kerry jerseys. So WhatsApp groups all over the kingdom went into overdrive. Did you see that? Did I imagine things, or was that lad wearing a Kerry jersey? So eventually the two lads were identified as Seamus and Niall O'Connor from Brosna in County Kerry, and both lads are on the line now. How are you doing, Niall?
Very well. How are you?
Good. How are you doing, Seamus?
Firing away yourself.
Good, good. So, Seamus, will you tell me how you ended up in the middle of hundreds, maybe thousands of Italian fans at Wembley at the semi-final last night?
I suppose on to it that we got a message from Niall there, yesterday to say he got 2 tickets from a friend of his, and we rocked on up there, and we had a slot to get in at 5:30 to 6, and sure, the game wasn't till 8, so you can imagine by 8 o'clock we were well up for going into with them with all the Italian ultras. Right.
And Niall, you've been lifelong Italian fans, is that correct?
Not really, no. We were actually in with the Spanish originally, but we met the Italians going in. They were a bit better cracks, so we kind of rocked on with them.
Did anybody remark at your jerseys? Did they ask you what it was about, where you're from, etc., etc.?
Oh yeah, well the Italians knew straight away. Obviously, we were kind of bandwagoning a bit with them, but they were right up for it. They were great crack as well. Like they really enjoyed it as well. Like so, it was deadly.
Yeah. Whereabouts your position, Niall? Whereabouts in Wembley?
Yeah, we were right down by the goals, right actually, where the penalties were on actually at the end of it. We were just by the side of that there, so we got great view actually. Bonici ran over at the end as well actually, which was deadly crack, and then he realised that we weren't Italian and left.
He probably said, I don't think Kerry will beat Dublin this year in the championship.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
With an Italian accent, obviously. So which of you was supposed to be at football training last night?
That'd be me, Seamus.
Right. So who do you play for over in London, Seamus?
I play for St. Kieran's, I do, and I suppose I better shout out to Ogie and Jason that I'll be there tomorrow night.
Right, right. So it's it's a school by error. If you're going to play truant from anything, you shouldn't do anything that's public, Seamus. Like we all know that.
I may have mentioned I'd do a 5k instead, but I'll be honest, I don't think I've done it.
Right. Oh, right, that's what you said you were doing. Yeah, you're a chancer. So identical twins. Who's the eldest?
Oh, that'd be me again. That's Seamus.
That's Seamus again. Yeah. And but you've been sort of same primary school, same secondary school. Both of you went to LIT, and both of you choose similar enough careers. So Niall, and now you work together in England.
Oh yeah, we do. Yeah, we both work for Sainsbury's. Similar enough careers. We actually have the same job. Funny enough, just in different parts.
Right. What's the job?
Oh, we work in IT.
Right. And how do the people in Sainsbury's react to two Kerry brothers, identical twins? Hard to understand at times, I would imagine. And then they can't probably figure out one from the other. Does it cause confusion?
Well, for a time there, I reckon they thought we were the same person.
Yeah. So that's a once in a lifetime thing. What sort of reaction have you got from people back home in Brosna?
That has been very good, I suppose. We have a lot of people messaging us. The phone is kind of blowing up this morning. A lot of call out there for the old personal raffle, to get the tickets in for this car raffle thing and stuff like that. They're just if you get on again, call it out. And we've had lots of things like that. Just, your general stuff from the villages. Great old crack. Yeah,
I went on to Google Street View. I don't think I've ever passed through Brosna. You don't have to pass through Brosna to get anywhere, do you?
Only to the football
pitch.
pitch.
You'd have to go through the village.
Just to get to the football pitch. That's brilliant. So there's a raffle for Brosna GA going on at the moment. You can win a car. Is that correct?
That's correct. A fine car too. I have my ticket in, and hopefully I'll be driving home next time in it.
Brilliant. So, Niall, just a serious thing about how they organised testing and all that around the game last night with COVID. So, what did you have to go through?
Oh yeah, no, that was more important than the tickets. Actually, that was the first thing they checked going in was the COVID pass. That you were either double vaccinated or you have a negative test.
Right.
It was either one of those, and they were checked. That was before they checked even the tickets. You couldn't even get up to showing tickets without showing that first.
And was it a PCR or an antigen test?
It was an antigen test. We were double vaccinated anyway, so it didn't matter.
Okay, right. Now you weren't the only ones there. Somebody has sent us in a photo of somebody wearing a Bray Wanderers scarf, and there was another man in an Ireland jersey doing the rounds last night. I believe you met him, Seamus, did you?
Oh, we did, of course. To be honest, I never got his name. He just rocked on and he said, my father texted me and told me to rock down to the two Ginger Kerry lads. He'd be on telly, and that's pretty much, he landed down with us. He's like, can I sit beside you? And we said, of course you can. Come in here.
I love this. We're brilliant, aren't we? We didn't qualify, but we're going to make an impression. Now, what I missed out on was the fact that I did the schools and the secondary school and the college and the jobs and all that, but I missed out on the Brosna Chippers, or not they weren't Brosna Chippers, they were Abbeyfield Chippers. So both of you worked in Chippers as teenagers. Niall, what was the name of your chipper?
Oh, that's Jesus. I'm surprised you know that. Yeah, that was Super Maz.
Super what?
Maz.
Super Maz. So there's no C in that, just in case Pat McDonough gets onto us. Super Maz, right. Okay, and across the road from that in Abbeyfield, Seamus, you worked in...
Oh, we had Super Bites.
Super Bites? Right. Yeah. I've passed... Now, I have passed by both of those because you would have reason to go through Abbeyfield if you were going down to Tralee or any place like that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you would. You'd be going through.
Yeah.
If you're passing down again, hop into Super Bites there and tell Mary Fitz I said hi if you don't mind.
Right, I will. Seamus O'Connor sent me. He says the burgers are great and there's a 10% discount. Yeah, very good. So, will you be going to the? Will you be going to the final? Do you think?
If we could get tickets, I suppose. There was a few tweets there to Paddy Power and stuff this morning to ask them could they get us there for luck to support Italy if England get through.
Right. And just, you brought it up there now. What about the whole England thing and our relationship with England when it comes to supporting them or not supporting them? And you're over there in London. So what do you say when people ask you who you're shouting for tonight between Denmark and England?
Well, I was telling the boys from the soccer team that I met Declan Rice telling Roberto Mancini that his mother's Italian. Just for a laugh, with them. Yeah, I know. We play with the soccer team here as well, so it's just, a bit of crack, a bit of banter back and forth,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if England win, we'll get 2 days out with the St James's all boys.
Right, okay, so you're hoping to win.
So long as they don't win the whole thing, kind of thing.
Right, okay, because they didn't be bragging forever. For what? 1966. Anyway, there you go, do the maths on that. Seamus and Niall O'Connor, originally from Brosna, chipper men from Abbeyfield, now working in Sainsbury's in London. Thanks so much for taking time out to talk to us today. Good luck. See you. Bye.
The Ray D'Arcy Show on RTE Radio 1.